Well, how do there, chums? Desire, captain of the station today, chums. Playing No Man's Sky, and I'm going to be rerunning the weekend Missione, mainly because the other episode that I did the other day live, the sound quality was terrible because I forgot to move my freaking mic. I've got the mic right here now. Yes, and also I left the PC audio levels down. We had some terrible problems trying to get the weekend mission to actually run, so I was more distracted with getting Hello Games' No Man's Sky to run than I was getting my stream set up. So very sorry about that last live episode. I'm probably going to delete it after I've run it now. So here we go, let's hit this up. So this is inside of creative mode, and this week is eliminate hazardous flora. So let's go and hit this one up, initialize mission and start mission. Or in fact, instead of deleting the last one, what I might do is just set it to members only, and then, you know, because they're super fans, they probably won't mind about the audio as much. So yeah, that's what I'd do. I'd leave this one out, open to all, and then members only can watch the other one. Yes, I'm flying out in this ship. I've got different ships in my creative mode, people. Anyway, let's go and kill these bloodthirsty plants inside of the verse. I'm going to be giving Henry Rice's code as well, people, for the actual planetary coordinates, just in case he wants to use this on the wiki space rather than the one with the poor audio. So the choice is his. Right, let's head on over. Well, yeah, he won't be able to use the other one if I set it members only. Anyhow, let's jump on through here. And I'll give you the portal code in a minute. So something that I was doing was giving a little bit of speculation as I actually ran this weekend mission. So yes, if you don't know already, people, Hello Games put out a video. I wouldn't call it a trailer. It's more of a teaser. I think I'm going to sneeze, people. I think I'm going to sneeze. I'm probably not. I'm probably okay. Anyway, let's spin this around. Anyway, back to that trailer. They put out a trailer, teaser, whatever you want to call it. Heck yes. And pretty cool. Pretty cool. So it goes over the 7 years, all the updates that have come into the verse. And then, people, there you go. I'll make myself a bit bigger on the screen because you get all those weird lines, don't you? Then at the end, it comes up with the name of the new update, which is going to be Echoes. And I don't think it's going to be the name of the actual expedition. If this update comes with an expedition, I think it's going to be named something else, and Echoes is going to be the name of the main update. That's what I'm thinking, people. So, yeah, interesting one. I really do think we're getting a proper update, people. Is it going to be anniversary sized? A lot of people inside of the verse say yes. Now, I have done quite a fair few polls on my actual community tab. If you want to get involved in those, please do, because I'm thinking of doing my Monday Members Mooch video where I go over all of those different poll results, people inside the Viewerverse, and take a little gander at what you guys think it's going to be. Because although I'm quite okay with speculation, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm bang on perfect with any of my speculation, because I really aren't, am I? You know, but sometimes I get the odd thing right. Or if it doesn't come into that iteration or that update, maybe a few updates time, something slips in along the lines of what I speculated. So I don't think speculation is damaging, as long as you keep expectations in check and just sort of keep speculation as sort of ideas in a roundabout way, because that's kind of what they are. But yeah, a lot of speculation, I try to base it on stuff that's inside of game, things that we've seen happening inside a game. Now, inside of the game files not too long ago, people, were snippets of what might come into game in way of these awesome space station type bees. Now, I did a whole video on speculation. I'll put a link up there if I remember. Yeah, but anyway, you'll find it on my channel. It's one of the most recent ones, and I've got a playlist just called No Man's Sky Echoes. In fact, I need to put that on my homepage of my community sort of area on the Tinterwebs. Yes, on YouTube. It's Captain Steve. Right, where's this marker? I've got to go talk to an NPC first. Finding him's a pain in the blinking backside. There's only 3 videos in there at the moment inside of that playlist. Anyway, people, if you go and hit up that playlist, it's everything Echoes related. So there's Echoes trailer, the Echoes news, Echoes speculation. I might even chuck this in there just for good measure, since, you know, it's all part of the Echo sort of update. Right, where is this blinking guy? You know, there's 200 odd views this way, apparently. Right, well, let's jump on over yonder hill and let's go and see if he's walking about. Well, he's not walking about. You've got to hit a grave marker first. And then hopefully as I get close, you get the grave marker icon appear. Great, I knew I should have landed at the top of the blinking hill. you know? It's always a pain climbing hills, isn't it? I mean, yes, people will say, well, just summon a creature, Captain Steve. You can, and you can still use your sweep scanner on the actual creature, can't you? But I'm that close now, it almost feels like a bit of a pointless effort. I should have done that earlier if I was doing it. So yeah, this video is not going to be edited. I'm not going to edit it at all. I'm just going to throw it out there, almost like it was live, but I'm not live right now. Because right now, it's what, 11 AMs here in the UK, so I don't think any of my US viewers are actually going to be up and awake. Now, what I would say about this planet, people, it's covered in hazardous flora, but it's also covered in hazardous freaking creatures. I was getting nibbled by those blinking bone cats the whole time I was here. Talking of cats, look at this guy. He's got some rinky-dinky dap whiskers. Hello there. Love them. Okay, God. Yeah, lovely, lovely whiskers. Coolio. Yeah, so that's that. Now I've got to zap 12 hazardous floras. Oh, look, they're all over the freaking shop. There's some right there. Okay, right, well, let's get zapping these then. Let's I'm going to just use my mining beam. I think mining beams dispatch these things pretty darn freaking quick, to be honest. There you go, zap you, zap you. I bet you would get to 11, and then when we get to 11, it's going to be a right git to find the last couple. Because that's what usually happens, isn't it? Okay, too weak. Okay, I just found a whole bunch right next to each other, and now I'm probably not going to find anything. But sometimes when you go inside of these caves, sometimes you get hazardous flora inside of the caves that you can zap. Yeah, sometimes you go inside of caves though, and there's no hazardous flora. When you don't want them, they're all over the blinking shop. When you do want them, you can't find them for frickin' toffee, can you? No. Right, so I don't know. Oh, look, there's a hazardous plant. It didn't even show up on my sweep scanner. Sometimes the sweep scanner can be more trouble than it's actually worth, people, just as a word of warning. Okay, so there's another one just over yonder hill, though. That's cool. And I do find on this planet, they seem to be in clusters, these hazardous flora. Ow, you freaking bit me! You get. Well, I have just annihilated probably a whole family of yours down yonder hill. So, yeah, I guess it's only fair. Boom, take that, you evil plant. Well, I'm already on 10 of 12. So, yeah. Am I excited for this update? Yes, I am. And there's a reason why I'm excited for this update, people. If you think about when we last had a proper update, I'm not talking about, oh, it's coming out on Switch, oh, it's coming out on Apple Mac. Because although those were updates, they weren't really content for the rest of us, were they? So we've gone probably about 8 months without serious content, you know? So I'm hoping during those 8 months they've really done quite a lot. I mean, we did sneakily see those space station bees. If you haven't seen the space station bees, just search Captain Steve New Space Stations NMS, and it's going to come up. My video should come up. If it's not going to come up, actually, I'll put a link up there if I remember. Righto, cool, yeah. And let's call in the old space station. The reason why I'm saying if I remember, I've got to wait for this video to actually process. And today we're doing a barbecue. Ivy's friends are turning up because it was Ivy's 45th birthday. Can you believe she's 45? She doesn't look 45. I look freaking 45. She looks like 35 at best, you know. Sometimes she tells people that she's got a 26-year-old son. They're like, you don't even look 26. Freaking mentals. Yes, she's kept her youthful lurks. Anyway, let's head on over. Let's go and turn in on this old mission. Heck yes. Yeah, I'm a lucky man. Has to be said. Has to be said. I'm a lucky, lucky man. Ivy is a lovely, lovely lady. So yeah. Anyway, we've got a barbecue going on. So I'm going to be attending said barbecue. Did I put out the frickin' portal code for Henry of the Rice? I don't think I bloody did I? Oh shite. 1 second. Can I let's quickly do a reload. Let's go to there. I mean, I might lose my Quicksilver, but getting Henry Rice's freaking code is more important. Me and my forgetful ways. Hopefully that's not me jumping out of my ship. It says it doesn't save in multiplayer. Oh, fudging heck. It's one of those days, people. It's one of those days. Should have got the code for Henry of the Rice. Come on. I don't really care if I've lost my Quicksilver. Let's see what happens. Okay, is it in the system? I don't think it is. Oh, look. We've got the weekend. It's back. The mission's back. Can I get double Quicksilver for that? I don't know. I didn't check my Quicksilver before, people. Anyway, we're going back out on the mission just to get Henry Rice's freaking code, people inside the viewerverse. Oh, I've got so much going on. I'm not really concentrating. But let's just go get that freaking code for Henry of the Rice and then I'd end off. Oh, man. I do need the Quicksilver on this save, I think. What have I got? Yeah, I got 5,000 actually. I don't overly need it, but it would be nice because that's quite a little healthy kick, isn't it, of Quicksilver. Anyway, let's jump back over to me for a second, peeps, inside the viewerverse, just while we're walking. Might as well, mightn't I? Yeah, I haven't got a cup of tea, haven't got like any juice on the go, but I will be having some alcohols today alongside a barbecue. I think I'm going to be in charge of said barbecue. Ivy did say she wanted my help at 12 to move the barbecue. It's 12 now, so I need to really get my wiggle on. Right, anyway, let's get Henry over the rice as that blinking code. Here we are. And code. There we go. So there it is in the bottom corner there. So that is an eagle, a sunset, and a wigwam or teepee, followed by a whale or a fish. An eclipse, a beetle, a rocket, and a dragonfly. The last four of that code is a triforce, a beetle, a Y shape or flux capacitor, and one of those sort of voxel things. Right, there you go, Henry of the Rices. I got you a code. I don't know whether I got my Quicksilver, but that's just the way it goes, isn't it? I don't really use creative mode all that often anymore. I usually rock around in relaxed mode, people, or my normal save. They're the two go-to saves for me at the moment, peeps. Well, look, I'm getting a load of ships all spawning in. Frickin' lovely jubbly. If I had more time before the update, if the update doesn't drop this Wednesday, I'm actually thinking about redoing all of my freighter and putting a news desk on my freighter, because the actual news planet that I'm using, although it's a Korvax planet, they all make Viking sounds and it's doing my nut in. So there you go, people. I'm going to end off now, but have a very good weekend, whatever you're doing. Or if you're running the weekend mission twice like I did and then fluffing up like I did, well done to you. But if not, well done to you for doing it right first time. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again.